Welcome to a very special art class. February 14th is just around the corner, so today's lesson is going to be all about creating a digital Valentine. I'll share my screen and show you how to do it. All right, so when you open up your work, obviously these examples won't be on your work, but I did want to bring your attention to the skills we're going to use today. We're going to be inserting images, we're going to learn how to create a mask, and we're going to do some word art. So here are some examples that I created using these skills. So let's start with this first one to insert an image. You can go to insert image, search the web, but there's also a shortcut right here. You see this little square with mountains in it. You can also click right there to search the web. And let's see here. I'm thinking of a background, so maybe like a paper texture. That would be nice. Like I hand wrote this Valentine. I'm gonna look through my images. Okay, not gonna lie, loving this rainbow. Makes me think of unicorns. Okay, sometimes the images are not available for you to use. It's okay. Just try again and pick something else. Oh, so sad. Let's use this like crinkled up paper. It's like I'm writing you like a hand note. Sometimes I just get inspired by the images. Now, if you want it to be a square, you can just literally resize your canvas. That's fine too. Okay, so now I'm gonna have a square one. That's totally fine. Okay, so now let's learn how to mask an image. So let's say I want to add some hearts on here, but I want them to have like a really cool pattern or texture. So I'm actually going to go back to insert an image. So the little square with mountains, search the web. And this time I'm going to just look up maybe some red texture. You can see that's the one I used already. So let me switch it up here. Ooh, that's like super cool and interesting. Really, I feel like everything I want to pick today is not available. But at least now you know that's a totally normal thing when that happens. Hopefully, I'm so picky. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, fingers crossed. Does this one work? Yes, it does. Okay, so how do I turn this into a heart or any other shape? When I draw your attention here. So this first tool right here is known as the cropping tool. And then right here allows you to crop this image using a shape. So let me show you the difference. So if I click on crop image, I can just make this picture smaller. And see, like I didn't actually change the size of it. I had a pair of scissors and I cut it. Well, that's not a heart. So instead, I want to click on this little drop down arrow and you can see that it says mask image. And then I can click on my shapes and I can actually do any shape I want, but since I'm doing a digital Valentine's, I am going to choose a heart and it cuts it down to a heart. Huzzah. I'll make that smaller. I can rotate it, play around with it. Fun stuff. And, I can add as many images as I want to this. I do want to go ahead and show you how to do word art, which is simply as easy as going to insert word art. I want to do like a be mine, yes, no, maybe. So I'm going to do be mine, question mark. Let me clear up my annotations. All right. So once you have your text, you are probably going to want to edit it. So it automatically defaults to Arial, but I want something to be like handwriting. Oh, that's nice. Be mine. Let's get rid of the border color. Let's go with like a gray because it kind of looks like handwriting. Be mine, and then why don't we just use a shape? Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the scribble tool because I actually do want it to look like somebody drew these. Let's make this like a little bit thicker and gray. Cool. And then let's go back to insert word art. We're going to go yes. And again, we're going to have to edit this. So we'll go up to Arial. Now, the Architect's Daughter, which is the font I use, since I used it recently, it pops up at the top, which is convenient. Changing it over to gray to match it up. Then make it smaller. This is actually really cute. I'm just going to duplicate my yes since it's already the right size. And then if I want to change this text, I can just double click on it and change it to what I want it to be. Now I'm not liking the spacing, like I have a lot of dead space here. So I'm also going to like move some of this stuff. I feel like maybe my heart should be down here. Put the be mine in the middle. So I also like, you know, I'm thinking like, how do I want this to be? Move these over. Actually, I kind of like them on this side. Sorry. Select, select. Alrighty. And maybe I just need some more hearts. So why don't we see how to mask those shapes again? So let me clear up my annotations. So what do I need to click on to add an image? Click on my little drop arrow, search the web. Let's do some more red textures. Oh, that's nice with the like, cool. And then I'm going to use my little drop down arrow to mask. Of course, I probably do need to make this smaller. Fun. All right, so that's one way to do this. I'm just going to move this off to the side so I can show you another option. All right, move that over. Let's talk about how I did this one here that says be mine. So I'm gonna expand this is like choosing a different size piece of paper. So if I just want like a solid color background and not like a texture background, that's okay too. I can just like grab a square and I can make it fit this space. I like to get rid of the border, and I'm going to do like a unicorn this time. I'm going to go with purple for my background. And what I'd love to do is I'd love to just have a picture of a unicorn. This is a one-day lesson. I ain't got time to create my unicorn from scratch. So I'm going to go to insert image, search the web, and I'm going to look up a unicorn. Now I want to show you what happens when I do this. Okay, like I like this unicorn. Let me insert it. Okay, I really lucked out and I found one with a transparent background. That's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you one that did not have a transparent background. So if you just look up unicorn, you're probably going to find an image that has a white background, and that doesn't look very good. So oftentimes when I'm looking up an image that I want to add, I'm going to add the word transparent or transparent background. And that will bring up one. Insert that has a see-through background, which, you know, for making something like a Valentine, this is very useful. Hooray. Let's make this say you're magical, because that sounds lovely. So again, the key word was transparent, and that's how I created this one. Like this bee that I inserted has a transparent background, and that's how I got it to look like it was on my rectangle. So let's go to insert word art. And notice how I'm doing the word separate because I don't want it just to be one line. I want to space it out. So I do them separately. Word art, magical. Okay. The other reason why it's really fun to do this like in separately is so that you can also do separate fonts. And I mean, play around till you find something you like. I'm gonna scroll through the bottom here, see what I can find for magical. I want something that looks, you know, magical. Not bad. Let's try that. I'm gonna get rid of my border color. Just make that black for now. Border color. Okay, let's try a purple. Beautiful. And then I like to play around with my font as well. So check this out, okay? You can click on your font go to format options. Hopefully my face is not hiding that. All right, and then there's a couple things you can do here. You got size, rotation, position, drop shadow, reflection. So play around with drop shadow and reflection. They're really fun. Change the angle here. I want it to go the other way. Oop, other way. There we go. Cool, that looks nice. I can change the color of it. Ooh, that's cute. Let's play with magical. Format options. Also do a drop shadow. This one's so thin. I'm trying to do like that. I still feel like this font is just so thin, it's hard to read. I do like the idea of a scripty font, so I can, you know, if I'm not happy with something, I'm always like playing around with some different options. What about Pacifico? Oh, cute! I like that better. Yes. Let's play around with that drop shadow now. Oh, cuteness. Lovely. I feel like it does need like a little bit of a border. And now I'm just playing around and having fun, which is something I hope you play around and have fun with this. You only have to do one. I've obviously done 4 now. Do as many as you want. It's fun. But let's say I wanted to add like a cute little image, like right here. I'm going to talk about some keywords. So I'm feeling like it needs something cute right there. So let's go back to insert image, search the web, border, and then I'm also going to choose that word transparent. And I'm going to find something that I like that's going to be on the border. Cool. So let me show you. And I'm going to insert this one, but I don't need all of it. I really only need part of it. So I'm going to go back to actual crop, and I can just cut out everything except for what I need. So I'm going to cut it out right there. Press enter. Ha ha ha, check that out. And I don't want it to be white. I'm going to go to format options. I'm going to go to recolor, and I can change the color of it. Maybe. Really? You're not going to let me change the color of it? Okay, apparently you can't change it if it's already black. Well, I learned something. Let's see if I can give it a border color. No. Boo. I really don't like this. I'm going to try again. I'm not happy with it. I'm going to add a color so I can kind of make sure. Look at this cuteness at the top. Ooh, that's super cute for a Valentine. Like the flowers, but I really want something on a corner. What if I add corner? Pink corner border transparent. This is feeling promising. I dig this. Ooh, I actually like this too. Ooh, there's some really good options. This is how my demo videos end up so insanely long, is because I get totally distracted by just having so much fun. That's super cute. So if I did want to recolor this now, I could go to format options, recolor. It actually has color, so I could totally change the color of it. Like if I wanted it to be more like pinky pink. But I actually dig how it is. And you know what? I want to do another one. So I'm just going to duplicate it. Control D is duplicate, just a reminder. Let's rotate it 180 degrees. And this time let's make it a teeny bit smaller. So cute. You're magical. That's a great Valentine. Alrighty. So that was the tools that you can use. Again, inserting images, masking images, word art. So gonna be super fun. So how do you like actually share these with the people that you love? All right, let's find out. Hey, look, there's a share button. So if you click on the share button, okay, you're going to get the link. Just make sure that anyone on the internet can view the link, because sometimes it'll restrict it. So if it doesn't say that, just change it. And then you can literally copy this link. You can send it as a message on Clever. You can send it to your friends. You can send it in an email. And that's just a lovely way to share a little digital Valentine, since we can't be in class and be able to have that kind of normal experience. So I can't wait to see your Valentines. And I hope you have a lot of fun just playing around with some of the tools of Google Draw to create a really fun Valentine. All right, guys, happy Valentine's Day and happy art making.